guys, welcome back to my channel. It is April 27th, a Wednesday, and I feel like I haven't vlogged in a while, but I did put one up like last week. So we'll do a full day of eating today. I actually did update things, so I do have some updates for you. I did just put out a video with a full like update on where I was, so it's not going to be like a full physique update or anything like that, even though I will show you like where I'm sitting at, how I'm looking and stuff, but I do want to like run through the updates that I have for you calorie wise. So I'll do that, and then yeah, I think that's it. I look burnt. My face looks like burnt, so I apologize. Also it's like early. I didn't get that much sleep because my boyfriend woke up sick and I was up for like an hour and a half after that in the middle of the night because I could not fall back to sleep. So yeah, but I'm looking lean today, which I'm excited about. I'll show you guys more. Let's see if I can get a good angle here. I don't know if you guys can see anything. It's a little dark in here right now because it's only like 5:45, so yeah. Okay, so I'm starting my day of eating. We're about to hit the gym, so he's all good now. So I don't know what that was last night, but it was really weird. I think he was dehydrated or something maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna fill my water. This has been working wonders for me. It's 24 ounces, so I drink 4 to 5 a day. It's clear, so I can see where I am, and then it has a straw, which is like super helpful. So if you're struggling with water, I highly recommend getting a clear water bottle with a straw. It helps so much. So I'm gonna fill this up for the gym, and then I'm gonna have a pre-workout snack, probably Rice Krispies. I'm looking at them right now. I'll probably have 2 of these little ones. They're 90 calories each, so I'll do that, and then I'll make our pre-workouts, and I'll show you guys what else we eat today. It's gonna be a leg day, so I definitely need 2 of these. I would have 1 if it was like an upper body day, but yeah, so I'll show you guys what we do.
Look at these eyes, they're not here to please you. There was a time you could be mine, before all that you put me through. I knew that you were trouble, but I let that you fine. I'm living in this bubble and it makes you so mad. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me, don't need you to like. You can watch me go, cause I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me, don't need you to like. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me, don't need you to like. You can watch me go, cause I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me, don't need you to like me.
Alright guys, so this is my breakfast for the day, my post-workout meal, and just so you guys can see it, tracked right around 500 calories, and then let's see, yeah, 49 grams of protein in here. So 1 egg, egg whites, spinach, diced ham, which helps a lot with protein if you guys need more. And then cheese and the eggs and honey wheat bread. And I do not track the butter that I put on my bread. I just hold that consistent through my whole like tracking journey. So I don't have to like track it. So yeah. Alright guys, so I just ate breakfast like I showed you guys. So I have my first full meal down, and my pre-workout snack you guys saw was the Rice Krispies. So that's where I'm at so far. It's currently 9:30. I'm about to start work, but I wanted to kind of talk about a few things with you guys. So I guess this is going to be like a mini update, kind of. As you could see this morning, my weight, well actually I think I didn't show you my weight. I showed you my like a little bit of a progress like update with my physique. But I weighed in at 143.2 this morning, which is on the lower end of my weigh-ins. My lowest was 142.6, I think. But I haven't weighed in that since the last time. Let me just double check for you guys because that sounds bad. All right, let's see. 142.6, and that was on the 16th of April, and it is the 27th, and I have not weighed in at that yet. I had to switch my battery, I apologize. So yeah, I haven't weighed back in at 142 yet. I almost hit it today. It like fluctuated between 142.8 and 143.2, which is what I weighed in at today. But I've been getting really bad sleep, and I think that's why, because I do feel leaner. I feel like my leanest lately, so I do think my true weight is 142. It just hasn't happened on the scale, so I'll keep you guys updated, but you guys saw what I'm looking like. Let's see. So that I weighed in at my lowest on the 16th, like I said. After that, I did my last video for you guys, which I told you guys I increased cardio to 25-minute sessions. And then I also decreased calories because I've been on 1800 since the end of, or beginning of February, I think. And I just decreased 100, so just like kicking things into gear a little bit. I am going to Florida in a couple weeks, actually 2 weeks from tomorrow, I think. So I do want to be a little bit leaner for that. And yeah, I'm just ready to like kick it into gear and like push extra hard, and I really want that to happen. I really want to be reverse dieting by like July at least. So I would like to finish my cut in June at some point. So yeah, that's coming up quick, and I'm ready to like push and just see that those things happen. And it's a very slow, like I think I am in a deficit at 1800, but I think I'm in a small deficit. So if you guys are new to like this stuff, if my maintenance calories are here, so maintenance calories are the amount of calories I can like eat at to maintain my body weight. So a deficit would be anything below maintenance. So you can be in a deficit at like 100 calories below maintenance. You could be in a deficit at 200 calories, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. Even further, like it just like depends on being below maintenance. So as long as you're below maintenance, you're in a deficit. So I think I'm in a pretty like slight to moderate deficit at 1800, but I think I'm in a pretty good deficit at 1700. So that's just kind of like kicking that into gear for me a little bit. So yeah, that's the change I made. I wanted to update you guys on that because I just made it after my last video. So I did want to update you guys. So protein stayed the same, actually went up a couple grams just to make sure my muscle mass is okay. So you don't want to be in too big of a deficit. So that can cause you to kind of like lose muscle in the process. If you're losing weight too fast, especially the leaner you are, the more risk you have of losing muscle during a deficit. So that's why protein has to stay high there. And you want to make sure you're weight training, recovering good, and not in too big of a deficit. So those are important factors to like keep in mind. So the only thing that really changed a ton was carbs. Fat changed a little bit. But yeah, so that is where I'm at right now. 10K steps, 25 minutes for cardio. I'm doing that 5 times a week, and then I don't think I'm gonna have to push much further than this update right here for the rest of my cut. Hopefully we'll see how it goes, but yeah, I think I'll be here for a couple months at least. So yeah, so my weight has kind of been coming down. So last week I did have my period for like 2 days. It was like spotting, and I definitely was off, like digestion wise, bloating wise. Like I got all the symptoms of a period, and I wasn't supposed to get my period. So this is so hard to explain. A couple months ago I messed up my pill, and I took it a little bit late, and I ended up getting a full-blown period in the middle of my cycle, and then I got my actual period at the end of my cycle when I was supposed to get it, and then that same thing happened to me this past month, which is why, like I said, I just was spotting for a couple days like last week, and I'm supposed to get my actual period the beginning of next week. So it's kind of messed up right now. It's not due to my nutrition or anything like that or workouts. It's due to me messing up my pills. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that a little bit. So don't do that. But yeah, I did get that. My weight obviously went up for that. My weight always fluctuates like 2 to 5 pounds during my period and right before my period for sure. So I was up to 145.2 there, and I was weighing in the week before around 143.6, 142.6 was my lowest, and then it went up for right before my period happened. My period happened for 2 days. It came down during those 2 days. It's continuing to come down now, and the lowest I've hit was today, 143.2. I think I would have weighed in at 142 if I had good sleep, so a little upset about that, but it's fine. Okay, so that was the major update. And then I am starting to track. I wanted to show you guys this. I think it's a cool way to like track your progress and stuff. So I did start to track in more detail with my stuff. So basically on my notes in my phone, I have my protocols at the top. So my calories, if there's any changes, I'll write that in there. And then my cardio, my steps. So any like activity and nutrition updates will be in there, and then below it I just have, you know how you can like I don't know what this is called, you could like bullet point your notes in your phone. There's an option for that, and you can like check it off every time you do it, so it's like the bigger bullet point with the check thing with that option or whatever. So I have that underneath each day. So my first one reads Monday. I'll show you guys what this looks like too. Monday 425, and then I rate my weight next to it and any weird things that could have happened that threw my weight off if my weight is weird that day. So like this day I had poor sleep for 3 days in a row, like less than 6 hours for 3 days in a row. So that obviously affects me big time. I know that from just tracking my body. So I did write that next to it. So that's in bold at the top. Then underneath it is where the bullet points start, where I can check them off. So I'll check them off if I hit protocol that day. And if I don't, I won't check it off. So I track my sleep, 7+ hours, and next to that I'll write in how many hours I got exactly. I do have an Oura ring, so this helps me track my sleep and recovery. So that tells me exactly how many hours I slept and if it was good quality or bad quality. So I got 6 hours and 45 minutes. So I did not check that one off because I didn't hit that. And then I wrote the number of hours next to it. And then my next one is water. I aim for 100 to 128 ounces a day. I hit 128 that day, so I checked it off, wrote it next to it. And then 10K steps, I hit 12.3K, checked that off. 25 minutes of cardio, I did that. Workout, I did that, so both those get checked off. Nutrition goal, I wrote in, and then I did hit that, so I checked that off. And then I also track smaller things like stress, digestion, hunger, resting heart rate, energy, and my period. So I put those in order like that. It doesn't really matter what order you put them in, but those are good things to track because it's interesting to see like how your body reacts to certain things. So you know, if you're highly stressed one day and the next day you weigh in high, that would make sense because you were very stressed, your cortisol levels were high, and you probably retained a lot of water that day. Maybe looking a little bit more bloated or something, maybe digestion is off, maybe you didn't sleep good. So just like having those things in there to track is really interesting. So I do like to have those stats like written down somewhere. So I actually just started this on Monday. So I was tracking it like in different places before, so this is now just all together on my notes on my phone. So yeah, that's kind of how I like track everything. So I'll show you guys Tuesday, which was yesterday for me. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, so I think this is a really good way to track, so highly recommend. And I do have 2 notes, so that's my, I call it cut details, and then my cut progress is just my weigh-ins, so, and my progress photos. So you'll see here, hopefully this will focus for you guys. So these are all my weigh-ins pretty much since I started my cut. I'll put pictures in there. So those are my most recent, yeah, so yeah, that's there. So 2 different notes. One of them's just weigh-ins and pictures. The other one is everything that I just explained to you. So it definitely helps. So this is how I'm looking as of recently. All right, one more thing I wanted to show you guys because I'll be doing this soon and I'm super excited. So I go to the Edge Fitness Clubs. It's a gym in Connecticut. It's like in the, I think it's in the northeast like areas. They have the InBody there, which is a way to measure your body fat. So I'm wanting to see what that is. Obviously, I'm not going to be measuring like that every week or every day because it doesn't work like that. There's always a % error with these things that we use to measure our body fat. So that's super important to remember during this whole process. If you are using one of those, there's definitely a % error because it can't physically, like, it doesn't have the capability to like measure very accurately. So there's probably like a 5% error on the InBody, like up or down. So that's maybe 3 to 5. That's like a pretty big % error still. So just keep that in mind if you are getting this done. I did log on to my account for this to see the last ones I did. I actually have done this a lot of times before, so I don't remember doing it this many times. I'll put a like screenshot on the screen so you guys can see. So let me move over here so you guys can see. I'll put a screenshot here so you guys can see when I'm reading this off. But this was my last one that I did. It was on April 23rd, and I'll also pop a picture in here of what I looked like as well on April 23rd, just so you guys can see what my physique was looking like compared to what I'm looking like now. I do think I have a lot more muscle now, so hopefully that reflects that on the next one that I do. I was about 139 when I did this last one, so my next one that I'm gonna do, it's gonna be close to a year apart, and obviously a little over a year apart because this one was April 23rd of last year. And I want to be around the same weight for it, so just because I want to see how much muscle I gained, and I want to see if my body fat is different and stuff. So that would be cool to like weigh in around the same. I do want to do it before Florida though, so I'm gonna try to get to like 140. I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see. Yeah, I'll try to do it before Florida, so it might not be exactly on the 139 mark for my weight, but we'll see. So back to this. Weight was 139, and then % body fat was 20.6 here. And then, let me see. Where is it? Skeletal muscle mass was 62, which is actually a good amount of muscle. So I do hope I went up just like a teeny bit, because I feel like I'm leaner at this point right now than I was in these pictures, but we'll see how it goes. And then it also tracks things like total body water, dry lean mass, body fat mass, so those are in pounds. And then it gives you your BMI, but honestly don't look at your BMI if you have any sort of muscle on you. It's just gonna be all skewed. Yeah, and then you can see my trends at the bottom from like previous ones that I've done, and these are like, let me see here. Yeah, in 2020 and stuff. I don't remember doing it that many times, but I guess I did. Yeah, yeah, so it's pretty cool to look at. And you can see like your lean mass in each. I did a DEXA scan once, which is the most accurate. It's like the gold standard for body composition. It's expensive, but I did that once and I cannot find the sheet of paper that I did, that it came out to and everything. So I don't have the stats for that. I would love to try to find that. So maybe I'll look for it again today. But that one's the most accurate. This one, again, you have to keep in mind, has like a percent error. So like if I was coming in at 20.6% body fat, I really could have been like 18.6, or I could have been like 22.6 or whatever it is. So yeah, just keep that in mind, and it really depends on the circumstances and like the situation that you do this on. So like if I did this on my period, my body fat percentage would read a lot higher, and then my muscle mass would read a lot lower. If I don't have enough water the day before, or if I don't get enough sleep, or if I work out before, or if I eat before, all of those things affect it. So we just have to make sure that we're doing the same thing every time we do it. So go to the bathroom if you can before, try to get good sleep, try to be hydrated the day before and maybe a little bit that morning. Don't work out before it. Make sure you're on an empty stomach, so don't eat before it. Yeah, try to do that the same every single time. Don't be on your period if you're a girl. And then yeah, that should be super helpful just to like see progress with, I guess. This was so April 23rd last year. I want to say mid cut for me. So actually, yeah, I got a little bit leaner after that. I think July was my leanest, and then I went into a reverse building phase for a long time. So I really hope I did gain muscle. We'll see. But I'll show you guys that in like a later video. It'll probably be in like 2 weeks or so that I take that, so you guys can expect that then. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that's like helpful or insightful or whatever. So I'm gonna start work now. It's almost 10, it's 9:45. So yeah, I'm gonna go start my check-ins. I have a few check-ins to do. Not a few, I have more than a few. I have like 20 check-ins to do with my girls. I try to do them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I have about 20 to 25 each day. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do that and dive right in there, and then I'll check back in with my next meal, which will probably be lunch in a few hours. Okay, so it's 12 o'clock. We're about to make lunch. Everything is prepped, so I just weighed everything that I'm having. So we ran out of like peppers and spinach that was like in the mix with our mushrooms and stuff, like our whole veggie mix. So this is what's left of the mushrooms that I'm gonna have. There was like 1 pepper left. Did you get any peppers?
No.
Okay, I took the last pepper. But I'm doing spinach in here since we ran out of that stuff, so I'll have to pick some up at the store. And then I have brown rice. This is Uncle Ben's, and 4 ounces of shredded chicken that we prepped. So this is all cold. I'm just gonna wait for the spinach to cook, and then I'm gonna add these in and warm them up. And then I'm adding teriyaki, if this will focus. Yeah, teriyaki sauce. Is it sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah. And these are the nutrition facts, so yeah. And then this is very filling. I've been having it for the past like few days, and it's extremely filling. I usually don't get hungry until like 4, and then I have my snack at like 3 anyway. So yeah, so this is what I was having, but I'll have to adjust this a little bit. So you can see it's like low calorie for the amount that I'm having. So it's 366. Yeah, I'll have to adjust the peppers, onions and stuff, but that's not much. And then yeah, everything's there. So it's about 40 grams of protein in this. So yeah, I'll show you guys when it's done. This is the finished product. I know it's not like super colorful because we ran out of veggies and stuff, but yeah, this is what it is today. Okay guys, so I'm in the car and I'm going to get my steps in right now. I forgot my camera, so filming on my phone. Hopefully the quality is still good. But I forgot to tell you guys, I bought a new camera. I've been waiting for it to come back in stock, and it came back in as like a pre-order, so it'll be available like May 4th or something, so in a week or so. But I'm really excited about that because it's supposed to be way better quality, so hopefully everything will be good once I get that. So yeah, that I will have hopefully before my Florida trip, so I wanted to update you guys on that because you guys are the one watching these videos, so hopefully the quality will be better once I get my new camera. But yeah, I'm gonna go get my steps in. I have to hit 10K every day, so I'm at like 5 right now. Normally I like to get like half of my steps in before my walk, so I only have to do like 20 minutes when I'm in my apartment gym here. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go tan. Don't yell at me. I'm going just because I have my trip coming up and I want like a base tan so I don't burn when I get there, so only a couple times. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to grab my boyfriend a coffee, and then I'll be coming back. I finished my check-ins and stuff, so those are all done. It's like 1:30 right now. I ate lunch about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my steps and I will see you guys probably for my next snack. So it is 3 o'clock. I just got back from the grocery store. I just picked up like 3 things. I got peppers, spinach, and like extra tortillas because I've been eating tacos a lot. So yeah, have those. And then I went tanning. I went to grab my boyfriend a Starbucks drink, and then I got gas and I am now back home. So I'm actually getting a little hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat my next meal, which is one of my favorite snacks. So I'll show you guys. This is my snack. So oatmeal, peanut butter, and blueberries, and over here 220 calories and just like 6 grams of fat. I mean protein. Time and I'm having tacos. You're such a creep. I just saw your head like pop out behind my head. That was so funny. Alright, I'm having 2 tacos with chicken and cheese. They're super plain, but that's what I like. So these are, I can't find these again, but they're the Mission like sweet Hawaiian ones, and they're really good. I feel like they taste really good. So I'm having those, and I'm doing 3 ounces of chicken and 28 grams of this cheese, which I also can't find again. So yeah, I'll show you guys that. Alright, so this is what dinner looks like. Like I said, it's very plain, but that's what I like, so we're gonna stick with that. And I'm also gonna have a Gatorade. I'll probably drink this by the end of the night. I finished my water. I did 128 ounces today. I was actually done with that early, so this will be my drink for the rest of the night. And this also helps with like hunger, cravings, or anything like that. So if you guys need something that's like 0 calories, highly recommend this.
Highly.
And this dinner is $3.90 for calories and 36 grams of protein. You guys just saw my last snack of the day. It's just carrots and fat-free ranch, which is, I guess, kind of boring to some people, but I like it. So that's gonna finish my day off with 70 calories and 1.5 grams of protein. So yeah, that's my full day of eating with my updated calories. Like I told you, this video was a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a 15-minute video, just like a full day of eating, but I actually explained a lot of different things to you guys in here. So yeah, hopefully it was somewhat helpful for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this. It's probably, yeah, it's 7 o'clock right now, so I am gonna be in bed by 8 because I literally want to be sleeping at 8:30 so I can get like a solid 8 to 9 hours of sleep, because I take forever to fall asleep, so I have to get in bed early. So yeah, I want to get good sleep, and yeah, I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, definitely give it a like, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more. It definitely helps me out too in my channel to reach more of you guys. So I like to help you, so if you guys want to help me out and you like my videos, definitely give it a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.